Welcome to the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Tennessee coming off of an absolutely huge recruiting weekend. So much chaos yesterday on Twitter, all over the message boards. Everybody is asking who's in the boat and when are they going to pull the trigger because of this. Boo Carter stirred up a hornet's nest yesterday. Eyeball emojis. All I got to say is go VAWLS, baby. Now, I have never seen so many eyeball emojis posted on Twitter for the next 12 hours after this tweet. Everybody knows something. Somebody's committed. Somebody's in the boat. Somebody's going to pull the trigger. We continue to wait. Who could it be? I made a video yesterday talking about Braylon Russell, 4-star running back down to Arkansas and Tennessee. He's got a live commitment coming up here in just a couple of weeks. So I think he had a really good visit. I think a lot of the guys that were on campus, Elijah Rushing, Jordan Ross, I think Tennessee made some moves there. Bennett Warren, 4-star offensive tackle. I think Tennessee positioned themselves nicely there. Somebody yesterday on the Braylon Russell video said, yeah, none of this matters if you don't have an offensive lineman to block for these running backs. I think Tennessee is doing a good job. I think they could end up with a couple of high-profile offensive tackles in this class of 24. But I love Boo Carter putting out the tweet. And I love Boo Carter being on campus officially over the weekend, doing peer recruiting. One of my favorite things was watching the interview with him coming out of the weekend. They always ask, what did the coaches talk about? What did they sell you on? Did they talk about where they could use you? Boo Carter said the coach's message to him was go get those dogs. And he said, that's exactly what I'm going to do. He was talking about 5-star wide receiver Mike Matthews, also Amari Jefferson, and had a grin on his face from ear to ear. So Boo Carter knows something that we don't. Who is it? Who is in the boat? We're going to get into it and talk about it. But as always, do me a favor, smash the thumbs up just below the video. That is quick, free, easy. It helps the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, if you're new to the Talkin VAWLS Network, welcome. We're not experts. We're not insiders. We're not media. We're not talking at you. We are talking with you. We are building a community of Tennessee fans right here on the Talkin VAWLS Network. I think that separates us from everybody else on this platform. You guys have a voice here. If you like the content, make sure you subscribe. Click that bell for notifications. You're not going to miss out when we go live or when we drop a video. I'll be live tonight, 6:30 p.m. Eastern time, talking all things Tennessee football. We'll be talking about this recruiting, and also I will be playing some NCAA football. Quick reminder, I will be live Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern time with Matt Ray of VolQuest.com. He's going to come on the channel, unpack all of the weekend visits, and also hopefully we have a commitment to talk about. But who could it be? Who could possibly be in the boat? You know, you go back a couple of days ago with Steve Wiltfong saying that he's right on the verge of putting in 2 crystal balls. He mentioned 4-star wide receivers, but I think he misspoke. I think he was talking about this guy right here, 5-star wide receiver Mike Matthews, 6 foot, 6'1", 6 foot, somewhere around in there, 180 pounds, out of Georgia, 5-star wide receiver. Now, he was in town officially. We've talked about that. You guys know that. He's down to Georgia, Alabama, USC, Clemson, Ohio State. His list, his offers list is a who's who. It's basically the college football playoff, but it really sounds like it is down to Tennessee, Clemson, and USC. Now, here's a quote from Matthews coming out of the weekend. Says, I might be able to squeeze in some more visits, but really, I just wanted to get through my officials and break everything down. I am fixing to go on a break because I have been running around all month. So I'm probably heading toward the commitment phase. Now, a lot of people out there think that Tennessee is going to have 2 guys in the boat before the end of the week. Now, we know 4-star wide receiver Braylon Staley scheduled to make his commitment coming up on Friday. So is Mike Matthews in the boat? Is he a silent commit? Is he a guy that told this coaching staff, hey, I'm in, let me go home, let me get an editor, let me get a videographer, and let me put my video together, and then I'm going to pull the trigger? What do you guys think coming out of the weekend? Is it Mike Matthews? Is somebody else in the boat? Now, he was in town for the official, hosted by Brew McCoy. Very interesting strategy. You know, I talk a lot about Josh Heupel, the timing, the strategy, the things that he does in recruiting that I think he is playing chess when everybody else is playing checkers. Brew McCoy obviously transferred to Tennessee from USC. Now, some people out there talking about Mike Matthews and his relationship with USC. He likes what he sees out there on the West Coast, but the distance from Georgia to California is something that's impacting that. So what do? You bring him to Knoxville for a visit, and you put him with a guy that transferred from USC to Tennessee and loves it in Knoxville. Brew McCoy loves it. So why not put him with Mike Matthews on his visit? Also spent a lot of time with Nico and Boo Carter. I love a quote here from Mike Matthews. Says, receiver is only as good as their quarterback. Nico and Jake are both great quarterbacks, and I have to have a great relationship with both of them is important. To have people like that around me and to build connection with players, you don't really always do that. Is a real good connection with them. So again, we talk about the Nico effect and Nico's impact on recruiting. It is still playing a factor now. Look, what Joe Milton does is huge to us as Tennessee fans. But as far as these guys coming in the class of 24, Mike Matthews, Braylon Staley, those guys are never going to play a snap of football with Joe Milton. They are more interested in Nico and what Nico has to offer. Now, something that happened on the visit, it came out, somebody's doing a little negative recruiting against the VAWLS. Who could that be? Could that be Dabo? Could that be Kirby Smart? One of those teams that's interested in pulling Mike Matthews. Here's a quote. He said, I really wanted to learn more about the offense. Some people, who is some people? What do you mean some people? Mike Matthews says some people have concerns about their style of offense, but wherever you feel like you are comfortable and wherever you feel like you can produce at, that is the best place for you. So somebody is negative recruiting Tennessee here, saying that this offense doesn't translate to the NFL. It won't put you in the league. I mean, why would you want to come play in the number one scoring offense in 2022? Why would you want to come where the 2022 Biletnikoff Award winner played football? Why would you want to come where two wide receivers were drafted in the third round of the NFL draft? Why would you want to come play for Josh Heupel, a guy that has put 5 wide receivers in the league in the last 3 years, more than any other head football coach in college football? Why would you want to come play for this offense? I can't answer that question. I don't know how you negative recruit. It's kind of comical to me, almost like it's too easy. Why would you want to go play where it's easy? Please come to Georgia so you can block. That's what we want you to do here. That's how we'll get you to the league. We'll put you out there and we'll let you block while we throw the football to the tight ends. How does that sound to you? No, come Bayless Jones Jr. What wide receiver wouldn't want to play in this offense? Now, on the flip side of that, I think it's very crucial. I think we need to see Cedric Tillman. I think we need to see Jalen Hyatt get to the league and have success, not just get drafted, but go to the league and have success as we continue to rebuild wide receiver U. We know Tennessee is wide receiver U. Ohio State and all those other schools can take it somewhere else. This is wide receiver U, and we're rebuilding wide receiver U. What did Mike Matthews say about this Josh Heupel offense, that the negative recruiting? This is what he had to say about it. He said, they said with the type of skills that I have, they would be able to get me in space and let me make big plays. Heupel was telling me how they like to get the ball in their best players' hands to try and make those plays. He feels like my body type and the type of player that I am, I'm able to spread across the field as a receiver. Not too big, not too small. I'm in the middle, and they can do it all. He likes that about me and really thinks I'm going to be able to be a great player in his offense. Come to Tennessee, Mike Matthews. Bring Braylon Staley with you. We got all kinds of weapons. Nico's going to be slinging you the rock. Mike Matthews would have all kinds of success at the University of Tennessee. But what do you guys think? Yesterday, complete chaos. Again, the tweet from Boo Carter. All I got to say is go VAWLS, baby. Was he just talking about having a good weekend, or do you think he knows something that we don't know? Who do you think is in the boat? Again, across the board, just a huge weekend of recruiting. You had 15 guys on campus officially. You also had Danny Okoye, 4-star edge rusher, was in town unofficially. I think Tennessee is in a good spot there. Just a good weekend. You know, they talked a lot about the family vibes, the culture. So many kids talking about the time spent out on the lake. I think they made a lot of momentum with the 4-star offensive tackle, Bennett Warren. Again, Mike Matthews, Amari Jefferson seem to be in a good spot. What about those edge rushers? Elijah Rushing, Jordan Ross. Can you get one of those two guys in the boat? But just a big, big weekend. I want to hear from you guys. Who do you think's in the boat? Is somebody silent commit? Or is it just a good weekend of recruiting? As always, make sure you smash the thumbs up on the way out the door. Also, hit that join button down below. The memberships are going back up. I appreciate that support. We're still on that grind. You can join the channel for as little as $1 a month. You get access to custom Talkin Balls, emojis, fan call-in shows, all kinds of fun perks and benefits. Also, you can go check out the merchandise, bonfire.com/store/Talkin Balls. And a quick plug for BVD. You guys know BVD's been on the channel quite a bit, had some health issues come up. He's back. He's at home. He's working, trying to get his strength back. Put out a video a couple of days ago. He needs some help with those medical bills. So go check out that video. I will link it at the end of this one, along with one of my videos. I'll put BVD's video up there. Go check it out. He needs your help. He needs my help. He needs our help. I talk about community. We are building a community. Let's show BVD some love and let's help him get back on his feet. But that's going to do it for this one. You guys know the deal. Jump in the comments. Let's talk some Tennessee football, because this is the Talkin Balls Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Go Big Orange.